Hey there, and welcome back for our final chemistry explainer. Can you believe it? We've actually made it to the end of our journey through the elements, and wow, what a ride it's been. But don't think of this as an ending. It's more like a graduation. So let's take a second and just celebrate everything we've covered.
And there it is, part 20 of 20. You did it! You've officially completed our entire introduction to chemistry. Seriously, if you've been with us since chapter 1, a huge congratulations to you. You have built an amazing foundation in the science that, well, underpins literally everything.
All right, so before we start looking ahead to the future, let's just pause for a moment and really appreciate how far we've come. Think back. Think back to what you knew about chemistry when we first started. Let's actually put some numbers to just how much you've learned.
Remember the periodic table? It's probably not just some confusing chart on a classroom wall anymore, is it? You now get the stories behind all 118 of the known elements, the fundamental building blocks of everything, from the stars up in the sky to the device you're watching this on right now. And you've navigated your way through 20 chapters of concepts. I mean, from the tiniest atom to acids and bases, from wild chemical reactions to the chemistry happening in your own kitchen. That is a solid foundation, and you should be incredibly proud of that commitment. So, what's next? Well, that's the beautiful thing about chemistry, right? The learning just never stops. This isn't the end of your journey. It's really just the beginning. You've now got the tools to explore a universe of, well, endless possibilities. And, maybe the most valuable thing you've gained from all this isn't just a list of facts or figures. It's a whole new perspective. It's a chemist's way of seeing the world. At the very heart of chemistry is this really profound idea. Nothing is truly lost, only rearranged. Just think about that for a second. A burning log, the food you digest. It's all just atoms in a constant, beautiful dance of transformation. It's a pretty powerful concept when you let it sink in. And honestly, that's the key takeaway. You've learned the grammar, the vocabulary, the rules of the language. That matter itself speaks. So now you can look at the world and not just see things, but you can understand the amazing transformations happening at a totally invisible level. That's kind of like a superpower, isn't it? Now, this newfound knowledge, it isn't just for, philosophical thinking. It is incredibly practical. This is where your journey truly begins, when you start applying what you've learned to the world all around you. So why does all this matter in the real world? Well, because this knowledge, it's your best shield against misinformation. It empowers you to make smarter, more informed decisions about your own health, the products you buy, and the policies you support for our environment. Hey, it can even save you money, because you'll actually understand what's in the stuff you use every day. We've tried to give you the foundation, but the real driving force for whatever comes next is something you already have: curiosity. The true spirit of science isn't about having all the answers. It's about never, ever stopping asking why. And that's really what we want to leave you with. You've put in the work, you've learned the fundamentals, and now you have this powerful new lens to view the entire universe. So the only question that's left is this: what questions will you ask? What will you do with it? Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey. Now, go be curious.